Have you ever thought, what would you have done with the 10 years in your life if you was able to have it, if we never slept? Because on every 30 years that happens, if you sleep on an average of 8 hours, in 30 years, you sleep 10 years of your life away in bed. So, what would you have done with those 10 years if you was conscious for the extra 10 years when you were sleeping? It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Where do you think you would have been, or the things you could have done in that time? When you reach 60 years of your life, you do 20 of your years sleeping, unconscious. Imagine the things you could have done in the 20 years. I wonder if anyone been conscious or have ever thought about that. When you are 90 years of age, you sleep 30 years of your life in bed. Imagine like what we could have done in that 30 years since you've been asleep. What would life would have been like if we never slept and we was always awake? Have anyone thought the amount of things we could have done in that 30 years? It's kind of insane to imagine. Every 30 years you sleep 10 years of your life away. Means you've only been awake for 20 of it. So it makes me wonder, what could you have done with that 20 years when you're 60? It's insane when you sit there and you're conscious that there's a lot of years that we sleep away. So that's why, for me, I'd rather not try to be a long sleeper, because I'm conscious of how many years get slept away. If I can cut down my sleep by 6 hours, then it's good. If I can go sleep for 5 hours and wake up and feel energetic, then that's even better. If somehow I can sleep for about 4 hours and wake up and I'm fully recharged and energetic, that's even that much better. It's all about trying to be awake, not trying to sleep too long. Because the longer you sleep throughout the years, it just adds up. So even when you're conscious, you have to remember the unconscious always takes its fraction. So you got to be aware of that type of stuff. So as you get older and older, it just starts taking its fraction from what you actually have. So it's almost like when you're a game developer and you got the publisher, and the publisher takes his part of the money and you make your part. So that's what this is like. So the unconsciousness says, well, this is my part I'm taking, and then this is rest for you. So what would you do if human beings never slept? What would you have done for that 10 years that you missed when you're 30? What would you have done for that 20 years that you missed when you were 60? What would you have done for that 30 years that you missed when you're 90? Something to think about. So